Hey everybody. The more eagle-eyed among you might notice something a little off about my mob grinder here. This is the downside of making it out of flammable stuff. So, yeah, I'm spending a little bit of time fixing it up. Please don't fall. Thank you. I don't think it matters which way I point these, so I'm just gonna patch it up like that. This is gonna be very patchwork. Time to do some sketchy shit. Do-da, do-da. Time to do some sketchy shit. Oh, the do-da-day. But, yeah, how you guys been? I hope you've been well. Starting to get some views on the channel, which is nice. Boom. I'm not doing this for views specifically. I'm more just, you know, this seemed like a fun hobby to have, so that's the primary thing for me. As long as I have fun, I'm gonna keep doing this. There we go. Yeah, that all looks fine. Yeah, so I wasn't sleeping away the nights and there was a thunderstorm, and obviously that got damaged. So, gotta fix it. Because I don't want to be walking around with the, well, I think they're over there, but the 7 hoppers that I crafted, and all of a sudden a zombie drops down and kills me and it falls into the void. That would not be fun. And to be honest, I can't oh. Okay. I need to kill foxes. None of them have emeralds. Alright. And for some reason they're not running away, which, you know, strange. Yeah, for some reason they're not. You know what? I'm gonna turn this down a bit. -3. There we go. A full decibel lower. Because my mighty voice needs dampening. So yeah, that's 7 hoppers that I've got. So, since last episode, where we made the awesome sand farm, it's working quite well. So, yeah, got a lot of resources from that pretty quickly. I say pretty quickly, relative, because as you can see, I need a lot of materials. I'm basically making 2 farms today, farms that you've already seen me build. So my plan is to switch it up a bit. We'll see how far we can get, but that's the plan for today. So I'm making a emerald farm by means of Arctic foxes, combined with a prismarine farm. Found a location where the preferred biome for snow foxes and an ocean monument are close enough so that I can load both. Now I believe I've already bridged over to the area. I'm not sure if I'm all the way there. That's why I've got extra mangrove. Oh, they're on me. That's why I've got extra mangrove planks. Hopefully, we'll be able to get there. We'll see. But, yeah, I'm gonna make my way over there and I'll bring you back to kind of show you what I'm planning. Okay, so here we are. I can show you my plans now. So, down there, I've got the prismarine farm. Sorry, the emerald farm, ready to go. Yeah, pretty simple design, and I'm not going as big as I did in the previous world. And over here, yeah, I went a little bit bigger for the prismarine farm. So, I'm gonna save you guys the trouble of watching me build farms that I've built before in this series. So I'm just gonna make these, and then we'll get started with the rest of the episode. Hopefully I can do this before the sun goes down. But I've made the prismarine farm. It's pretty functional, only I've got 1 silo ready of 5. And that's because I need 6 hoppers per silo to make it functional. And obviously I still gotta kill zombies for iron. So, yeah, I'm going to leave these. They're pretty much built. I just need to build the silo itself, fill it up with water, and do all of these fence gates. But, yeah, and then the iron to make it functional. And then eventually I'm going to hook it all up to one storage room. So, this is semi-temporary. Here we go again with the temporary farms. This is semi-temporary. So, the silos are in the shape I want them. I just need to replace the material, basically, and then build something cool around it. And I've also gone ahead and made the rudimentary emerald farm. This might go completely, or I'll just keep it for nostalgia's sake. I'm not sure yet. Let me go sleep before it gets too dark for you guys. There we go, we got a little setup here. So, I've killed an Elder Guardian. So, apparently, with this mod pack, if a Guardian gets stricken by, or struck by lightning, it will turn into an Elder Guardian. And as we all know, if you kill an Elder Guardian, they drop a sponge. So, yeah, I was able to get my first sponge. This emerald as well was from that tiny snow farm there. There was a fox that spawned with it. I managed to kill it, so that is my first emerald in the world. But with this emerald farm, it is working. There we go. I've got a bunch of emeralds already. If a wandering trader were to come around with an oak sapling, I would be able to buy it, and that would be a huge step, because in the previous world that's what I had to wait the longest for. But I had a wandering trader platform in the previous one. I think I'm gonna skip that part. I think I'm definitely gonna I think I'm gonna skip that part because I was waiting there forever and making all sorts of temporary farms with stuff that I traded with the wandering traders, and then I would have to transport it to the location where I want to build a big base. Yeah, that seems a bit backwards to me. So as I'm waiting for more prismarine and sea lanterns to be crafted, whoa, let me show you what I'm planning. So that bridge down there is going all the way to where I want to build the eventual base. I've also gone ahead and started this because it's a very long way. So it's about 5,000 blocks. So I don't want to travel that by foot, possibly risking falling off. If I have an inventory full of prismarine, especially sea lanterns, and I fall off, that is just heartbreaking. And I know that because it happened a couple times already. So I've put sea lanterns in here at the bottom because these are top slabs, just so I don't accidentally sail off the edge with my boat. And these sea lanterns, since I'm going through some cold biomes, are going to prevent it from the water being frozen. So I've spaced them out in the biomes where it won't freeze, but I've laid a pattern like this in the biomes that it would. So this is just a nice and easy way for me to safely get back here and to the base. Because I'm a busy person in real life, this took me a couple of days to do, and this is probably gonna take me a whole day to do as well. So yeah, my goal a couple of weeks back of releasing an episode weekly, that's not possible anymore. I'm too busy. So I'm gonna aim for bi-weekly, and hopefully some weeks I can get an episode, like an extra episode in. But yeah, that is my plan, to be consistent with uploads at the moment. So yeah, let me build this bridge and take you to the new location. So I thought it was time to give you guys a little bit of an update. If you remember, like, the trading platform that I made in the previous world, that's the wrong button. If you guys remember the platform that I made, the trader platform in the previous world, it's considerably smaller than this. But this is the location of where I'm actually going to settle. And if you can see in the left-hand corner here, it's quite far from spawn. So logistics are going to be needed. So I did make this bridge, which will make it a bit quicker for me to get to the Prismarine farm and back, because that's going to feature very heavily in this build. But yeah, it saves me a little bit of time, because I believe walking distance, let me look it up on the wiki real quick. I believe walking is 5 meters per second, so 5 blocks per second, and boating is 8 meters per second. But the boating is a little bit slower than a starting up than a running start. So yeah, it's definitely going to save me a couple of minutes going back and forth, because it's 6,000 blocks that way roughly. But yeah, I'm gonna be building on this, and as I promised, I'm not gonna have the same sort of episodes as I did in the previous world. So I will give this a little bit of detail that I think you will like. Okay, so this is pretty exciting. In this series, in this challenge, I haven't made anything aesthetic before. And obviously I'm limited on resources, but I think it turned out a little bit nice. Well, a little bit nice. I think it turned out nice. So, got an open plan here. Open plan kitchen. Whoever's seen that South Park episode. But, yeah, it's all made out of mangrove wood, and for lighting I use sea lanterns. So there's sea lanterns at the back here, below the chests. A sea lantern here. I've got 2 on the side here. Open area as well. I didn't want doors. And then we've got this second area. Second floor. I'm thinking of putting my bed here, but I just gotta go get it from the Prismarine farm. Another sea lantern there. I'm trying to keep everything spawn-proof, obviously. Sea lanterns at the top here, and I really have no idea what I'm going to do in here. But I've got plenty of space and storage for getting started. So I can still add some more chests on top of these, and we'll be fine. So I've started organizing as well. This here won't stay here, but it's just to get some wood whenever I need it. As you can tell, like, this platform is going to be big enough for me to do whatever I want. I'm a bit surprised that I didn't get any wandering traders yet. But you might be... Oh, by the way, I've trapped one of the phantoms, because as you can tell up in the left corner here, I'm at Y58. I was building up to get some wood, and phantom spawned, and I managed to catch one. So I don't have a name tag yet, but I would like to name him. And he can be like our day 1 pet that we caught while building this. So yeah, maybe make a cage for him. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I've pretty much done what I wanted to do in this episode. Trust me, building the Prismarine farm and then the Emerald farm took long enough. it took me a while. And then bridging over here, making that bridge over there. But in the long term, that will save me time. So now I can go ahead and fill everything in. However long that's going to take me, I don't know. But since I had to wait so long for a wandering trader with an oak sapling last time, I've got plenty to do now. So I won't be having to stand AFK. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you think. I think this is pretty nice, especially for a first build. And yeah, I'm interested to see how this area is going to develop. I've got a picture in my mind, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. It was a bit of a grind, but we got through it anyway. And we're almost at the stage where we were in the last world, so that's exciting again to manage to do that again, and with mangrove wood as well. But let me know what you think down there. Like and subscribe, please. It will help the channel tremendously. and I will see you all in the next episode. See ya.